hardest thing to describe ever is Cabaret ZaZou. It's a 90-year-old mirror glass, beautiful construction of a performance space. We have extraordinary world-class band, 5 Chicago musicians. We have circus artists, comedians, singers, all woven into an evening that is surprising and awesome and kind of unbelievable.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by.
I believe profoundly with my heart that art and the different artistic creative expressions are the most profound way to affect people. I've always wanted to be a part of something that I could affect choices with and try to really make the mission statement be, how can we entertain and inspire people but leave that little underthread, especially through comedy. To me, comedy is one of the sublime high arts.
Bellissima! Like you. Oh. You're flirting with me, I like it.
I remember getting my first laughs when I was a boy, when I was in school, and it was such a rush. It was a drug, and I've been chasing that feeling my entire life, and now I'm a middle-aged man, never thought I would be. The feeling is a lot to it. You know, early on it gave me a sense of power and control, and the fact that I was able to affect people, and then it also now as I get older gives me great joy to know that people are laughing, having lived a life and not being a kid anymore, even in my 20s, being someone who's gone through life, who's gone through loss and gain and sadnesses, and being someone that elicits laughter, that conjures laughter from people of all ages and backgrounds. In this day and age, when there's been so much sadness as of late, coming off a pandemic, as I see that I have a nice role on the planet for the little time I'm here, in that I get to make people forget their problems.
40 years ago, when Fortissimo came to this city of Chicago, broken-hearted, I made sure I would never forget your name. Without you, I was hopeless.
Embodying my character really involves a lot of rehearsal, a lot of conceiving. How does it resonate with me? You know, what he looks like, how he dresses. All of that puts me into the headspace of this interesting, fun, joyous, exuberant character. I dream them a little bit, and before I go to sleep, I wake up and I feel them and I see them. And I think it's a good life lesson. You know, I think there's a meditative quality to creating a character. I had a woman I brought on stage during a little number where I danced with her, and it was we call it the audience dance, everyone's dancing. And she said to me, I'm out of my comfort zone, just so you know. I said, it's okay. But she said, it makes me feel good. And all of us have to come out of our comfort zone, that's living. And so this becomes a microcosm of the living experience for a lot of people.
You can dance with who you came with, or you can make a new friend. But please join us. Dance with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Dance with yourself, but join us. Unforgettable.
Circus, in my mind, is all about risk management. And so yes, the consequence for something going wrong is extremely high. The likelihood of it going wrong is extremely low because we've gone through so many hours of training. Me and Isis, a woman I work with, we've worked together now for 13 years. So there is this thing that happens in partner acrobatics where you are a little bit inside each other's heads. Trio is funny because there's like a sort of chain of telepathy. Because it's like it goes from me in the ground into Isis and then up into Korn, and there's like a weird physical communication that happens between the three of us. And so you kind of build this trust and you build this rapport over hours and hours and hours of training.
I think the audience immediately understands when they walk into this beautiful antique Spiegel tent that something's different, and then they start to have interaction And they might not know the people that are walking around are going to be doing some insane physical thing 30 minutes later, but that's what happens. You're sitting next to people you have no idea about their lives or their struggles or their pain, but you find yourself laughing with them. It creates a human bond that I really believe is like can save the world.
Repetition, repetition, repetition. The more you do in rehearsal, the more you do in life, the better hopefully you get. And that's part of it. If you didn't go, I blew that, or that wasn't exactly the way I wanted it, you would. I know it's cliche, but you never would try again.